want to think about like the foods that deliver and the foods that don't deliver. And if you have 80% that you start to fall in love with these foods, you're getting recipes for these foods, you're getting ideas of how to prepare this, how to make that, how to rock this, you know, you're getting to start to eat to a point where, like me, kind of like going to a restaurant's a downgrade. You come to my house, it's an upgrade. You know, it's just, you know, and then you start to learn as you work with me and you start coaching, like, wow, this has a biological age reversal effect. Like, check me, right? Just watch me in 1 year, right? I'm just gonna keep eating these like eggplants. I'm gonna keep eating this cilantro. I'm gonna keep eating this avocado. You know, all of these different foods. And you know, I'm going to switch from conventional meat to not conventional meat and see how I feel. And then you start to feel really good because the way it fuels you is food, unleashing energy for life. You are the next level you. There is a ascension that happens. You ascend, you ascend, you ascend. It's phenomenal. And, you know, so you get to experience that. And when and if you should want some pizza, first of all, side note, I have a pizza recipe that is totally fueled. So you can eat this pizza every single day of the year and actually your health will get better and better and better and better. It's an almond flour, herb crusted pizza where it's so easy to make. There's no rising the dough, yeast, flour, whatever, whipping it around. That might be the fun part. The almond flour crust is so easy to make. I make a homemade tomato sauce and then you put the toppings, right? So, and I have recommended toppings. It's delicious. I have taught this class in Bermuda so many times and it's always like, who's afraid? I always ask, who's afraid of, you know, this is going to be delicious or not? And like a lot of people, especially men, put up their hands and they're like, I'm terrified. Like, I don't know, I get that with their almond flour crust, you know? And then they taste it. They're like, this is so good. I could never eat any other pizza again and just eat this. So I'm really, you know, proud of that in a way that's like my heart goes on fire. And I'm so glad that I could give in such a way to produce something that people love and that it benefits their health too. So I'm getting emotional. It benefits their health too. So, you know, it's like delicious. And FYI, I love you so much that you're not going to get sick from this. You know, this isn't going to cause you problems when you leave here or when you know, a year later. It's not, right? Like, you're just going to get better and healthier and healthier and healthier. And so I get to, you know, that's like a little blessing that is a thing that I get to give from my heart and my soul because I can and I know how, you know, so and I want to. So it's a part of the whole thing. So, you know, so part one about pizza, you can find a recipe that's fueled. If you would like my recipe, I will send it to you. Just let me know. And I just made them with my niece who's 8 years old. So just like teaching the next generation, right? She loved it. That was like this past Saturday that we just had. It was my niece who's 8, me and my mom who's 65 this month. We had 3 generations of women making this. My dad enjoyed it. He has a more traditional structure where he doesn't prefer to cook, but hey man, you should really learn definitely some foundational foods, both for yourself and for people that you love. But most especially also for yourself, right? Don't you want to have like amazing energy and like show up with like super performance at work and everyone thinks that like, whoa, you know, what they have for breakfast? I want what they had. And it's not caffeine fueled. I'm always saying this is not from caffeine. It's not from sugar. So with the pizza, you know, it's not like, oh, I deprived myself for so long and then I had to have this pizza, you know, and like guilt trip fail. It's like, wow, I'm having pizza today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It's Agatha's fueled pizza. And it's delicious and amazing and it helps my body feel great. So fantastic, right? So that's like how it starts to sound. Do you hear the difference? Do you hear the difference? Can you feel the difference in the vibration? That's a huge piece too, the vibration of that abundance and that sort of like lit up in your heart feeling, that inspired to do the best for you. Do you feel energetically that vibration? Your confidence goes up, your self-worth goes up, your feelings of good feelings for you, for your body, go up versus that Western one where you just plummet and become smaller and you're never good enough and you don't have enough control and you just stink at dieting. You know, and then the yo-yo, back on, then back off, and back on, and back off, right? Instead of this lifestyle where you're just like, you know what, Agatha taught me that, you know, food is so good for us, and it's so important, and it's so delicious, and it's such a pleasure to eat, and it does so much for all of my body, and I can enjoy all of this with just no guilt. You know, you get to bring these gifts to your body, all those blueberries, everything, right? So, oh, get quite emotional, energized. Okay, so it's a totally different perspective. So first of all, one, you can have fueled pizza, and two, if you want to have like a Panago pizza or Domino's pizza or Pizza Hut pizza or a Pizza House pizza, or pizza by the slice, whatever, or you're in Brooklyn, you want like that Brooklyn pizza, right? Like that New York City pizza. I get it. You understand that that's less nutritional for your body. Like, it doesn't deliver what other foods deliver. And so that's pretty much it. You're making a decision, and it doesn't deliver what other foods deliver, but go right ahead, right? As long as you keep that within a 20 percentile of your entire food choices, there's no reason to be guilty. Or 10%, I'm kind of like at 5% because I'm just like, I feel so good. I'm over all the other stuff. And I just want to keep like ultimate, like ultra nutrient loading. I guess I'm obsessed. It just feels really good. So, you know, so you get to make that decision, and 20% to 10% on a whole year consistent basis is never derailing you. Never derailing you, okay? Never. Let me repeat that again. You will never be derailed on 20% or 10%. You know, so think through that, and you just go ahead and have your cheesecake. You know, have your tiramisu, have your eggnog, have, you know, it's less nutritious. We know already from the West what is less nutritious and what really brings that nutrition, right? And so we know what it is. And so we incorporate it as like balanced lifestyle where like 20% of the time, you know, I'm going out and having like a barbecue on a beach, which is conventional meat only. There didn't bring anything organic. I'm like an organic meat girl. And yeah, so that's it. Do you feel there's more to this? And this is just really scratching the surface. There's so much more. There is a way to understand how much to eat without deprivation, scarcity, or restraint. And there is a way to understand also how to stop cravings, because even delicious, healthy food, we can end up craving and overeating, which goes in the wrong direction of what our body wants, okay? With the, you know, so there's a way to understand how to feel so expansive in your life that food takes its place as food. You know, it doesn't take the place of love, or I need adventure, or I'm so bored at my job and so I'm gonna snack on this and eat that, even if it's really super healthy. This is not the purpose of fueling your body, not as a crutch or a replacement. So there's more I have to all of this, you guys, but I'm just saying that in everything that I teach and everything I can show you, it's about expansion. There's a lot of reprogramming that happens. So there's expansion, abundance, and reprogramming to a perspective where your confidence goes up, your self-worth goes up, your self-love goes up, your sense of self goes up, your taking care of you goes up. It all just goes up instead of down, 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 and desperate, right? I've been down and desperate. Trust me, the diet industry will get you down and desperate, and it will try to keep you down and desperate. But that's not where I want you at all. You are meant to rise up. And you know what? I heard somebody say, I love this. The biggest part of system change is to create a system that doesn't create the problem in the first place. The biggest part of system change is to create a system that doesn't create the problem in the first place. That's what I'm talking about. Make a system in your body, in your mind, right? That doesn't create that problem. You should never have the I was so good for 3 months and then I had pizza conundrum ever again. Ever again. I never have that conundrum. It's never a dilemma. I never feel like guilty. Oh, I screwed it up. I am off the wagon or whatever, right? Like, no, there is a whole other way to approach this entire conundrum. And I've just shared you know, that's really just scratching the surface. There's so much more that I teach and that I show and that I live in my life. So if you think that's contagious, then just hold on. There's more where that came from. All right, so this is Agatha, director of Fueled, and I've been speaking on the topic of I've been so good for 3 months and then I had to have pizza, and the dilemma and the guilt that comes from that we experience. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope you've gained something from it. Please do check out my one-on-one coaching sessions, and also I'm offering the Energized Executive 14-week total nutrition reset as well. Please look into that. And I have a free masterclass coming up called Generational Health. It's like generational wealth, how you pass down wealth habits, how you pass down health habits to the next generation. We'd love for you to tune in. It's totally free inside the Energized Executive Collective. It's November 22nd, 1 o'clock Vancouver time, 5 o'clock, pretty sure it's 5 o'clock, 4 hours later. 5 o'clock Bermuda time. Please join me. And thank you for watching this video to the end. Be blessed, and remember, get fueled today for a healthier and happier tomorrow. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Oh, hey! You made it to the end of the video. Well, I have a lot more where that came from, and you are going to enjoy all of it. So be sure to click through to the next video. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash that notification icon so you always know what's happening. This is Agatha for Fueled, and I will see you in the next video.